Hey there, guys. So today we have another review, and this is Hill Farmstead Susan. This is their American IPA that comes in at 6.2% ABV, and it is brewed with Rawaka, Citra, and Simcoe hops. This is actually one of my favorite beers from them. 3 weeks ago when I went, they didn't have it, but they just had it this week. So I don't know Sean Hill's brewing schedule, but I imagine since this just got put on, this couldn't be like brewed a week ago, probably at most. And then I just got this filled yesterday, so it's like, super fresh. Just poured it out, and so I'm excited. I mean, I really like this beer. Excited to review it for you guys. So the beer comes in an awesome kind of just hazy signature kind of color that you get from Hill Farmstead hoppy beers. Though this one's a bit more orange. It's like almost like a fluorescent kind of like just pure. You can't see anything through a kind of orange color. Let's get the aroma on this. Wow. It's what is this aroma? It's like got a lot of layers there. It's sort of like grassiness that I get, but then it's like pungent kind of fruits. You get that layer of like sort of like that passion fruit, peachy kind of sweetness, a little bit of like mango thing. This kind of little layer of like dankness, maybe from like a Simcoe, sort of like pine or dankness. Oh man, it's so good. Cheers. Wow. I mean, guys, I can't tell you how good this beer is because, like, it's one of my favorite beers from what I said the best brewery in the world. Like, this is literally one of the best beers that he makes. Actually had this, like, you can get tastings at Hill Farmstead. They give you 4 tastings while you're waiting online. And I actually had Abner after this. And I thought to myself, Abner sort of goes back on sort of the old American hops. So it has, like, more C hops, more of this spicy kind of, like, pine character. This is more fruity. Oh, my God. What I noticed in the front is just kind of spicy, kind of like slight grassy note. Imagine that's from Rawaka. Really nice kind of pungency. A lot of just grapefruit flavor throughout. The base note is just all grapefruit. It's like grapefruit pith, grapefruit zest, slight kind of bitterness and flavor of grapefruit throughout the palate. Yellow grapefruit. Then on that back palate, you get this wonderful kind of pop of passion fruit, like dried peach, dried apricot kind of thing, like dried pineapple, a little bit like tropical fruit. It's really just got this wonderful complexity of this grassiness, grapefruit note, that tropical note. It even offers like a bit of sweetness, almost like a tinge of like bubble gum or something like that, like almost like an artificial candy kind of flavor. Really delicious, but it's not a sweet beer. I hate sweet IPAs. And then there's just like soft white breadiness in the middle. And it's got that mouthfeel that, Hill Farmstead has. It just sort of like clings to the palate and sort of just sits there, and then it dries off very nicely. On the back end, you sort of get this kind of, it's slightly astringent, maybe. It's like, yeah, a little bit of that, but it's like slightly piney, slightly floral, more dry than bitterness. So sort of like, like floral kind of piney, kind of slightly bitterness. Man, this is just incredible beer. This is clearly 100 out of 100. Arguably my favorite regular IPA. It's got that juiciness in the middle that I absolutely love. Huge amount of complex hop flavors. And it's not abrasive in any sense. It's just like something you always want to drink. It really sits on the palate. It's almost like chewing beer. That's the thing. I'd love to do that. It's so good. So anyway, this is Hill Farmstead Susan. As I said, one of the best beers from the best brewery ever. So until next time, guys, cheers. Let me know if you guys have had any of the hoppy beers from Hill Farmstead. Which one is your favorite, right? I think for me, it's this. Society and Solitude 6 is one of my favorites. I really like Abner. What else do I like? Edward's pretty good. Walden's pretty good. Yeah. Until next time, guys, cheers.